Hey everybody, Jason Holgate here, and today I'm going to do a review for another power bank, aka portable battery. Um, I bought this on Amazon recently. With so many devices in my family, everybody's devices die pretty frequently or get used up, so we're always going to need to charge somewhat quickly. So um, figured I'd go ahead and buy another battery to use. So came across this one. This is a updated version of a previous battery that I had bought from the company, and so I just wanted to see how it would work and do a quick review on it. So this is the battery. It's got a nice little shiny exterior on the front. It also has a display on it, and I'll show you that in a second. But so that's clear. It's got a little ridged back on it. It's got a little flashlight built into it that can actually work as a single light on all the time, or it can flash as a strobe if you had to need to flash down anybody in emergency situations. Um, on top of it, it has two ports here. One is a micro USB port, and the other is a Thunderbolt port for the Apple OS, depending on how you wanted to charge it. Now, I'll tell you right now, it came with a small micro USB cable. It did not come with the Thunderbolt cable. So this is how you charge it. You just plug it into any charging device that can charge, or that can take the USB input here and then connect it to the micro USB port here. It also has two full USB ports on here. One is a what is it? A one amp charge, and the other is a 2.1 amp charge. So you have the ability to fast charge and slow charge a device, but two devices at one time. So real quick, there's the power button right there. So I've been using it, testing it out, down to about 29%. That's after multiple charges. It takes about 12 hours to charge it up with the charger that I use to connect it to. Just make sure that the charging device you connect it to is 2.1 amp capable. That way it'll charge faster. um, so as you saw right there, that's the display on there. One thing I'm not too fond of is the fingerprints. You can see the fingerprints directly on it. Um, so I'm constantly having to either use a microfiber cloth, or I'll just wipe it on my shirt like that to try to get it cleared. But inevitably, my fingerprints are always showing up on it. It's not a negative per se on it. It doesn't affect the functionality, but it is what it is. The flashlight, if you double click it, the power button, it turns the flashlight on. Double click again, that'll shut it off. And then the way to get the SOS functionality on it is you double click it and then tap it quickly again afterwards. So, and there it goes, flashing like that. So if you were at nighttime trying to flash somebody down, that can be an emergency beacon for you if you need it to be. And then you just single click it to power it off again. So real quick, unfortunately, my phone is a Samsung Galaxy S9. It's USB-C, so I'm just using the cable that came with my phone to charge it, since I can't use micro USB for mine. If you're looking at it face on, the top left port is the 2.1 amp charge port. So I already have it connected to my phone, and it's plugged in the right way. So my phone just showed it connected. If you can see on the top right there, it shows, I know it's not clear to read, but it shows the 5-volt connectivity on there and the 2.1 amp connection, just to show what it does on the other port. It connects, but now you see it move down the line, but now it says 5-volt 1.0 amp on there. And let's see if I can autofocus that at all. It's not going to. Anyways, so again, I'm going to move it to the faster charging. And on my phone, I'm going to clear everything just so I can show you. And on top right there, it's actually telling that it's Cable charging, it's got another hour to charge when I have 51% on my phone, 51% battery remaining. So um, it definitely will charge faster in this port. It could be my cable. I'm not sure whether or not it's true fast charging. But to be honest with you, it charges the phone fast enough. If I know realistically I'm down at, I don't know, anywhere from 20% usage to 15% usage left on my phone, I'm glad to have a charge on my phone no matter what, using a battery bank like this. So um, with this at a full charge, again, I'd have to go charge it to 100%, but with this, I can probably get about 4.5 charges, full charges, on my device alone. So if you figure in, if you have an iPad, it can charge that, an iPad. You could actually power up your iPhones, any other kind of tablets. I don't have a laptop to test it with, but I've heard you might be able to charge laptops with it. I don't know. You have to test that out. But I'm pretty happy with this. We're gonna end up giving this one to my wife to keep in her pocketbook, so that when she travels, it can be used by her to charge the kids' devices when they're with her, and they inevitably are low on power at that point. So I'm very happy with this device. I think you will be too. Can't say enough good things about the product line from this. Again, this is basically the version 3.0 of the battery of a previous version of a battery I bought from the same company, and that one was a great battery, and this one is as well. I think one thing I forgot to mention, this is a 26,800 mAh battery, so that's why it has such a uh, long-lasting battery power, enough to charge your phones 4 or 5 times to full charge when it has a full charge. So hopefully you liked the review. Leave comments below. Love to hear what you think about it, and be sure to like and subscribe to the video. All right, talk to you later.